Is the voice clear now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So last class we have completed this coefficient of coupling, right or wrong?
Yes, ma'am. We finished in the last class. We got to the point where we got m is equal to root L1 L2.
Yeah. So that thing I am asking today. Who can explain that step? That is after multiplying the equations, m square equals to, we are getting n1 into phi 21 phi 12 by I1 I2, right? Then what is the next step we have to do?
Yeah, we will replace phi 21 by k phi 1 and phi 12 by k phi 2.
Very good. Then
After that, k square n1 phi 1 divided by I1 dot n2 phi 2 divided by I2.
yes, very good. Then we
And
are
we know that
getting
L
k
is equal to
square.
n phi by I,
Yes,
k square
yes,
L1 L2
yes,
is equal to
very
k
good.
root L1 L2.
Okay, very good. Then we are getting finally, that is m equals to k root over L1 L2, right? Finally we are getting this equation. So with this equation we will do one very small problem. Okay, so write down the problem. Calculate the coefficient of coupling for two coils. It's a very small problem. Calculate the coefficient of coupling. Calculate the coefficient of coupling for two coils. And I'll give you the values. Value of L1 will be two coils, that is L1 and L2. Okay. So L1 is 2 Henry. L2 is 8. And what more thing you need to know to find the coefficient of coupling? Anything more do you need, or you need nothing?
Ma'am, M.
M. Yes, we need the value of M. So it is 3 Henry. So now tell me what is the value coming?
3 by 4. That's coming 3 by 4.
What coming?
3 by 4.
3 by 4,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay, okay. I was asking to do it points. Yes, right.
0.75.
Yes, yes. Right, right. Okay, so everybody got the answer, 0.75 or 3 by 4, anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's very easy problem, right? So this type of problem can come in short question. Okay. So next thing we will study is about polarity of induced voltage. Give the heading polarity of induced voltage. Okay. So let me draw first. Everyone will draw along with me. Okay. Complete everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So why do we need to study about the polarity of induced voltage? So to means everybody please note in your copy, that is by points also you can note, that is to determine the relative polarity. To determine the relative polarity of the induced voltage in the coupled coils, right? So why do we need to study the polarity of induced voltage? We need to study to determine the relative polarity of the induced voltage in the coupled coils, and the coils are marked with dots. Okay. So from the first figure, figure number 1, you can see that current is entering to dot of coil 1. No, sorry. Current is leaving the dot of coil L1. Here also current is leaving the coil of L2, right? Both the coils, the dots are at end. Here also current is leaving. Here also current is leaving. So for this, it will be plus M. Okay. In the next figure, you can say, means if you are telling that this one is entering, then it will be leaving. And if you are saying this is current entering, then this is current leaving. Okay, just note it that where are the dots of the coils? In this coil, the dot is over here. In this coil, also the dot is at the end, right? So it is plus M. Here also, if you are thinking that current is entering from this side, then in this coil also current is entering because dot is in the first. This coil also current is entering, dot is in the first, right? So in the similar manner, the dot is over there. So here also this is plus M. Okay. Next, for this figure, everybody can see this figure? This one is visible in the board? Okay. Now, look, here the current is entering in this coil, but leaving the coil L2. In this coil, the current is entering. Okay. In L1, the dot is in the starting. But in L2, the current is leaving, dot is in the ending. That means in a dissimilar manner, right? So it will be minus M. Now again in the last also, look, here current is leaving. That is the coil, at the end of the coil there is the dot. Here also the dot is in the starting, that means the current is entering. That means in a dissimilar manner. They are not in a similar manner. Here also it will be minus M. So clear about the polarity, how to define them? If the dots are in a similar manner, if the dots position are in similar manner, if both, for both the coils, if the current is entering or leaving, then it will be plus M. If the dots are in dissimilar manner, for one coil current is entering and for other coil the current is leaving, then it will be minus M. That is, in a similar manner is in the upper row and dissimilar manner is the in the lower row. So any question, anybody? Or it is clear to everybody?
Clear, ma'am.
Okay. So we will do one problem with this. Okay. Very small problem. So your question is, find the total inductance. Find the total inductance of the three series connected coupled coils. of the three series connected coupled coils? So now I will tell you the values. Find the total inductance of the three series connected coupled coils. Okay, and write down their values. L1 equals to 1 Henry, L1 equals to 1 Henry, L2 equals to 2 Henry, L2 equals to 2 Henry, L3 equals to 5 Henry, L3 equals to 5 Henry. Then M12 mutual inductance, M12 equals to 0.5 Henry, M12 equals to 0.5, M23 equals to 1 Henry, and M13 equals to 1 Henry. Okay?
Ma'am, can you repeat the values once again, please?
Yes, yes, yes. L1 equals to 1 Henry, L2 equals to 2 Henry, L3 equals to 5 Henry. Next, M12 equals to 0.5 Henry, M23 equals to 1 Henry, and M13 equals to 1 Henry. Now tell me the answer. Everybody will do it, okay? In the message box also you can write the answer, because it will be only a digit. Please everybody do yourself, and if you are not able to do, please ask question. I will again repeat the whole thing.
Ma'am, value of M12, M23.
M12 0.5 and
Wait, ma'am,
M23
wait.
1. Okay. Okay, I'm
M23
writing in the
1.
board. Yes, M23 1.
M13.
M13 is 1.
Okay, ma'am.
Look, the values are written in your board now. So very quickly give me the answer. Please everybody participate and give me the answer in the chat box. Nobody is sleeping na in the afternoon. It's a rainy day. And we are doing class after lunch. It's 13. Okay, let's others give answer and you again check it. We will give vote to the maximum same numbers. How it is 2.5? I think the class hasn't understand my lessons today's.
I'm doing the problem.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Ma'am, is it 8?
No, that's why my voice became low because no one is giving correct answer. That means I'm not able to make you all of you understand.
Ma'am, is it 7 Henry?
No, man also wrong. Okay, I'm again teaching. Okay. Okay, let me wait for 2-3 minutes. 1-2 minute. If anybody more want to give the answer. What you are doing, you are just not properly. You grasp the knowledge of plus and minus. That's it. Otherwise, the rest thing is very easy. Okay, again I'm explaining. Okay.
Ma'am, then is it 0.5? 0.5?
No, 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 no. It's not 0.5. Which one 0.5? The
M1 to
total.
only, na? Because from M1 to it's entering from inductance 1, na? So it will be plus M.
No,
Ma'am, is
I'm
it
asking.
5 Henry?
Who is telling 5 Henry?
Ma'am, me.
Man. Yes, it's 5
Yes, ma'am.
Henry.
Okay, ma'am. I got
It's
it.
5. Actually, there is 1.5 also. That's why I asked which one you are telling
Yes,
point
ma'am.
5.
500, ma'am. 500
0.5 plus 1.5 plus 3.
plus 3.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm again explaining. Okay, that is if the dots are in the same position of both the coils, that means the M will be plus. But if the dots are in the different positions of the coils, that M will be minus. Okay, so suppose first our question is to find the net inductance. So first of all, you have to find out the inductance value of, that means the value of L1, the value of L2, and sorry, not L1, that means the value of coil 1, the value of coil 2, and the value of coil 3, and then we will add the 3. Okay, so for coil 1, what will be it? I'm just writing 1 for coil 1, that will be L1. Then for coil 1 is linked, the mutual inductance is linked to this coil and the 3, right? So for 1 and 2, that means M12 will be plus, because in coil 1 also dot is in the starting position, in coil 2 dot is in the starting position. So it will be M plus M12, right? But for coil 1, that is L1, the dot is in the starting, and for L3, the dot is at the end. So this M113 will be minus. Okay. So for coil 1, L1 plus M12 minus M13. Now you put the value. L1 is 1, M12 is 0.5, and L3 is, sorry, M13 is 1. So 1 will cut out and it will be 0.5 Henry. So the value of coil 1 is 0.5. Okay. Then similarly, I'm not writing in the board. Now it is clear to everybody. That is for coil 2, what it will be? For coil 2, it will be L2 plus M12 and minus M23, right? That means 2 plus 0.5 minus 1. So it is coming 1.5. For coil 2, the net inductance is coming 1.5. And for coil 3, it will be 5 minus M23 minus M13, because coil 3 has a different dot in over here, and other coils are in the similar manner. So for coil 3, both will be minus. So what will be it? 5 minus 1 minus 1. So it will be 3. So we have to, the net inductance is 0.5, 1.5 and 3. That is 5. Should I write the whole thing in the board or have you got it?
Ma'am, can you write again for coil 2?
Okay, I'm writing again. If I rub this picture, it will be problem for anybody?
No.
Okay, I'm rubbing this picture then. So this is for coil 1. Okay, its value I'm writing over here. L1 is 1, then it's 0.5, then -1, then finally it is coming 0.5 Henry. Okay, so for coil 2, it is L2, then the figure is like this, then L2 plus M12 minus M13. So the value of L2 is 2, then M12 value is 0.5 and it's -1. So it's 1.5 Henry. Okay, sorry, it's M23. L2 plus M12 minus M23. Then for coil 3, it is L3 minus M13 minus M23. L3 minus M13 minus M23, right? So the values will be 5 minus 1 and the 2 3 is also -1. So 3 Henry. So what will be the net inductance? That is 0.5 plus 1.5 plus 3. That is total, it is coming 5 Henry. This is our answer. Okay, clear to everybody? Any question, please ask. Shubham Roy, now it is clear to you? Okay. When everybody will be done with this, then we will proceed to a next problem. Like this, a very small one. After completion of everybody, please write in the chat box or unmute yourself and tell, then I'll again give another small problem. Okay, so done everybody. So we are proceeding with next one. Just similar to this. Okay, so I'm rubbing the board. Okay.
Ma'am, can you just once tell the conditions when it will be plus and minus?
Okay, again I'm telling. Okay, just a minute. I'm rubbing the board. With these equations, you can't understand. For understanding the plus minus, you need the figure. Okay. So here, okay. First, let me explain the previous one. Then I am giving the new problem. The dot was here. The dot was here, and the dot was here. L1, L2, L3. So M12, M23, and M13. Okay. So for net inductance of coil 1. For coil 1, inductance will be first of all L1, and then look from the figure, that is this coil it's inductively connected to coil L2 and its mutual inductance is M12, and this L1 is inductively connected to L3 and its mutual inductance is M13. Okay, now that means to find out the total inductance of coil 1, what the things we need? L1, M12 and M13. These three things we need. Clear? Now what will be their sign? As we are sitting in L1, so L1 is positive obviously. Now, so we need to give the signs of M12 and M13. What will be the sign of M12? As this coil, M12 means between 1 and 2. So the dots are over here. That means here is the current entering. For coil 1 also, the current is entering, the dot is over here in the entering position. For coil 2 also, the current is entering, the dot is in the entering position. That means these two coils are in a similar manner, right? So if the dots are in the similar position of both the coils, then we will give plus. In this case, it will be plus. For this case, it will be plus. Okay. Next, for M13, we have to put the value of the sign. M13 means between 1 and between coil 3, the mutual inductance. Now, for coil 1, current is entering, the dot is in the entering position. Then the current is flowing like this, but for 3, the current is in the leaving position. That means for 1 and for coil 3, the dots are not in a similar position. They are in dissimilar manner. That's why this M13 for coil 1 will be minus. Okay. This is in the entering position. This is in the leaving position in a dissimilar way. But if the dot was over here, then this M13 will be plus. Okay. But it is over here. So now it is M13 is minus. Next for coil 2, if we see what things we need? L2. Then L2 is inductively connected to 3 and connected to 1. So what the things we need? L2, M23, M12. Now we are sitting in L2, that is L2 will be positive. Then we have to put the plus minus sign in these two things only. Now for this coil, current is entering and the dot is in the entering position. But for L3, current is leaving, the dot is in the leaving position. That means dissimilar, not similar. So for this, M23 will be minus. Okay. And for this one, L1 and L2, for both the coils, the dots are in the entering position. Here also the current is entering, here also the current is entering. So for this, M12 will be plus. Okay. Next, for L3, what the things we need? L3, M13 connected to 1 and M23 connected to 2. Now we are sitting in L3, so L3 will be plus. Then for M23, look again, the coils, the dots are not in the similar position, in a dissimilar position.